And it will come out to the 25. Now Richardson will throw to start out here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Come back in! Come back in! Warriors 70!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bronco leading.
Now it's Richardson. Flushed out right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Touchdown! Dallas Goedert, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll try the left side. It's Brooks. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first. Be well open on 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. And Stroud now to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. That one a first down pickup of 8. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Hey, check that. Chop alert.
They'll try the left side. It's Brooks. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow it there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw it. He'll buy some time right. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll keep it on the ground. Brooks. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. Stroud now on 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15. On 1st down, Richardson. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Richardson. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Richardson to throw off play action. Throw downfield going to be taken in by Jackson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. It's Jackson again on the reception. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And Richardson yet again. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line. Richardson. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Etienne up the middle. And oh, he coughed it up. and the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The throwing again is Stroud. And again back to Kmet. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with punt 3, but now it's 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard.
in.